Hey guys, welcome back to Loud Quiet Vids. We're here today to give you our Oscar predictions for this year. We're down to the two heavy hitters. For director, we have Paul Thomas Anderson for Phantom Thread, Guillermo del Toro in The Shape of Water, Greta Gerwig for Lady Bird, Christopher Nolan for Dunkirk, and Jordan Peele for Get Out. And I think it will go to Guillermo, I'm so sorry. I think it will go to Del Toro for The Shape of Water, because I think this is a movie that does well in all the different categories, technical and also performance. The script I did think was a little bit generic, but performance and technical, I really thought it exceeded expectations for me anyway, so I think it will go to him. Personally, I would want it to go to Greta Gerwig because it's a first film, and I can't be more amazed that somebody's first film was as good as Lady Bird. But I think it will go to Del Toro.
I also think it will go to Guillermo del Toro for The Shape of Water. I think that's the obvious pick, just because of what the film is. He's been winning in the circuits already. But again, with a first-time filmmaker, I would want to see Jordan Peele win it, because
that was his first film too?
Yeah, it was.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Because I just think it seems, I mean, I don't know, I'm not a director, but it just seems so hard to get your actors to really delve into this weird, creepy performances that everyone gave, and I think he really did a great job of creating all these bizarre characters around him and creating a half unrealistic world, but in the same time you could see it being realistic in the news today.
Like you two, Guillermo del Toro will probably win. And I just want to say, wouldn't it be so nice if like the three amigos were all Oscar winners and they can have their picture together, holding the Oscars? As far as my personal preference, I would go Paul Thomas Anderson with Phantom Thread, which both of you still really need to see.
Yeah.
It's a really challenging film, and it's so well made. And it's a great reminder that cinema's still alive. Not that I didn't really like Shape of Water either, but I don't know, it just felt like a more pristine type of blockbuster, if that makes sense. Like it really is hearkening on like films from the 50s and 60s and Spielberg and all that. And I feel like Phantom Thread, while it does have its influences, feels more unique in Paul Thomas Anderson's like au revoir.
We're about to tell you what we think is going to win Best Picture at the 2018 Oscars. Let's have the nominees. Steven?
Call Me By Your Name, Darkest Hour, Dunkirk, Get Out, Lady Bird, Phantom Thread, The Post, The Shape of Water, and 3 Billboards Outside Ebbing, Missouri. And what I think is going to win is The Shape of Water.
Wow.
I think that
Sounds so surprised, Rebecca.
it has a lot of different things going for it. It's like a Cold War era, sci-fi, with a little bit of humor and stuff like that. And I just think, I just have a gut feeling, ever since I saw the trailer for it, I think I've said it, that I think that I said when I saw the trailer, it would definitely get nominated. And after seeing it and going through the award season and looking up the articles and chatter, I continue to think that it's going to take home Best Picture. But I was wrong last year, so I could be wrong this year. But I would want Lady Bird to win, because I think out of the movies that I've seen, and again, I haven't seen Phantom Thread, The Post, or Darkest Hour. Out of the films I've seen, I think that was the most perfectly done film. It was executed the best. It told a story that I think for especially millennials and young people that everyone can really relate to.
I mean, it came out in 2002. Is it millennial? I mean, not come out, but it takes place in 2002. So I feel like it's kind of more for the generation slightly above us, people in their mid-30s.
The absence of cell phones is very strong, but I still think it's relevant.
Yeah, well, I'm saying as a millennial, myself, I felt connected to the film and how high school was and how, you know, getting along with friends, prom and all that stuff. And I just loved how it told the story about a girl who's very rebellious, seemingly a rebel. She changes her name, but at the same time, she wants to do everything that a normal teenager wants to do, And I think that's true for a lot of teenagers, and I think it told that film as good as it could.
I think that Lady Bird is going to win this category because of all the critical acclaim, and personally I would also pick Lady Bird. I tend to enjoy character-driven films more than anything, and I thought that this exceeded every expectation I could ever have for a coming-of-age movie, and I hope it wins.
I'm going with Lady Bird as well. I've said numerous times that I feel like the Academy is really going to ride on the Lady Bird love. And I feel like it is the most universally liked movie of these 9. Like, everyone either loves it or likes it. Like, very rarely have you heard people say they hate it. Like, something like 3 Billboards, like, I've heard a lot of people online, they hate that.
Yeah.
So, I feel like just for, like, the fact that everyone likes it, it's probably going to get it. My personal choice would be Phantom Thread. Like I said, with Paul Thomas Anderson, it was the most challenging film of the year. And it was the one film from this past year that I really felt like I needed to watch this again in order to fully appreciate it.
But out of these ones that we've said, is there anything else that we didn't mention that you could see winning? Because we mentioned The Shape of Water and Lady Bird. Is there anything
Honestly,
else?
if Lady Bird doesn't win it, then I will say Guillermo, though, not Shape of Water. But I do think they're going to split it. I think Guillermo's going to get Best Director and Lady Bird's going to win.
So you don't think there's any chance that anything besides Lady Bird or Shape of Water would win?
Not really, no.
Because 3 Billboards got the Golden Globe, I wouldn't be completely shocked if it won, but I don't think it would.
either, but it's just gotten so much like online hate that I feel like
The Academy is not going to.
well, that kind of happened these past few years. Like,
Yeah.
everyone loved La La Land at first, and then that got so much online hate that didn't win. And same thing with Boyhood. Everyone loved that at first, and then it got so much online hate that didn't win. So I feel like 3 Billboards is going to go down that path.
Didn't see the post yet, but it seems like something that could win. But
It's only got one other nomination.
I don't know. It just seems like, people are bashing on the media, and it's a movie about powerful media. Seems like something they would do. But I think
you
The
think
Shape
they're
of
going to be
Water would
relevant with the times, like...
Sometimes they do that.
But that's kind of why I'm sort of edging towards Lady Bird, considering like everything that happened in Hollywood last year.
The
like,
Me Too movement.
Yeah, and I
Yeah.
feel like the Academy might be more inclined to sort of give the award to a women-held project.
Yeah. I have to say, though,
That could happen.
I did think Moonlight last year was deserving, and if Lady Bird wins, I believe was also deserving. So those are our predictions for this year's Oscars. Let us know down in the comments what you think will be taking home awards this Oscar season, and we will see you next time.
Oh.